Hello everybody and welcome to the Paper Sweeties March 2016 release. This month Debbie has 4 stamp sets that she's releasing, and the first one is a planner stamp set, and it's all about vacations. And you can see from the cute images that you could fly, take a car, a train, a ship, however you wanted to travel. It has everything in here, as well as the months April, May, and June, and then all the different words that you would need to decorate your planner if you were taking a vacation. So this is one of the newest planner sets. I think there's a total of either 4 or 5 planner sets in all. So you'll want to go to the Paper Sweeties site and take a look at all of them if you're interested in planner stamps. So there's also on the blog every month on the 12th, there's a new planner blog hop that goes up with featuring the new set that's being released that month. And the planner team does a great job of showcasing them on their planners. So go take a look at that. Here are the 3 sets. The first one is called Coffee Yes Please, and I love the way the O in the word coffee is a coffee bean. And these are the images included in the set. You can see that it has both a coffee mug and a latte cup with all the accoutrements that you need to decorate it. And then it has the sweet sentiment, one of my favorites. It says, "I want to stay in my jammies all day, drink coffee, and make cute stuff." And I think really this is one of everybody's favorite sentiments, because isn't that true? If you're a crafter, you definitely want to do that. And then we have this set here called But First Coffee. And it has some wonderful sentiments. One of my favorites is sending you a hug in a mug. That's a great sentiment to use to just send someone some cheer that's going through a tough time. And then it has, "I hope you job a great day. Coffee is mommy's little helper. Isn't that the truth?" It has this wonderful word cocoa with a coordinating die and the words "But First Coffee." And I love this little cake image too. And I love that the little pot has a heart at the top. So just some really sweet images, and all of the 3 sets that I'm showing you that are hot beverage theme all have coordinating die cuts for all of the main images. So this next set is called Eat Cake, and I love this little cake stand and the piece of cake in there that you could use as either cake or pie. I love that it has this little sugar with the sugar cubes and a teacup and this adorable tea bag with a little heart in it. And then it has both Eat Cake and You and Me and a Cup of Tea. So again, a really versatile set with images that could be used for a variety, sentiments that could be used in a variety of ways. And really it would go with so many other sentiments that we have in the Paper Sweeties catalog. Oops, sorry, I bumped the camera. So those are the sets that I'm going to be showcasing today. And just a reminder that I'm just one of Debbie's designers. She has an entire team of designers that make cards in all different styles and all different mediums, watercoloring, Copics, just all different things. My style is kind of old-fashioned, kind of homespun. But if you're interested in these stamps, seeing these stamps used in different ways, feel free to go to Debbie's blog and link to all the design team. There's been some incredible cards, Mackie, Maria, Michelle, Kathy. I'm not even going to remember everybody's names, but the entire team did some incredible work this month. Nancy Penner, Nancy Salkeld, I think is how you say her last name. But anyway, you can also go to the Facebook inspiration page for Paper Sweeties. If you type in Paper Sweeties Inspiration in the search bar in Facebook, it'll take you to our our page on Facebook. And all the design team, a lot of the designers will post their cards there throughout the release. And you also get to see cards from different people that use the Paper Sweeties products and create with them. So that's always a fun page to take a look at every day to see what's new. So I'm going to share again the cards that I made for the release. And to start with, I'll show you these 2. And this is using the new Eat Cake stamp set. And you can see that I paper pieced the teacup, the sugar, and the cake plate, as well as the piece of cake, using different patterned papers. And of course I had to use some gingham, so there's some micro aqua colored gingham behind here, as well as some pink gingham to create a little tablecloth. And the majority of these stamps are from the Eat Cake stamp set, and then this little steam image is from the Coffee Yes Please stamp set. And of course I had to add a few little clear frosting sequins from the Paper Sweeties shop. So I did that one, and then with some of the leftover scraps, I was able to do this card too. And this is that lovely sentiment Coffee Yes Please from the Coffee Yes Please stamp set. And then on this one, I actually die cut the latte cup and the lid 3 times to get some dimension. So this is almost like a little, I don't know, dimensional die cut because I used so many pieces to put it together. So these 2 cards were one of my posts, as well as this card here. And this one just says, join me for a cuppa. And this one has the sweet little mug from the Coffee Yes Please stamp set with the steam coming out of the top. And I loved how this floral paper and the red and white gingham looked together. And so I thought this card turned out really cute. And then these 2 cards, this is using my favorite sentiment from the Coffee Yes Please stamp set. The one that says, I want to stay in my jammies all day, drink coffee, and make cute stuff. And this one I designed to look like Debbie, our creator, the one who makes all these beautiful products for us. And I wanted it to look like she was in her craft room with the sun coming up behind her. And she has her cup of coffee with the word Debbie on it because it's her mug. And it's sitting on her craft table, and she's got a card in her hand because she's making cards. And I decorated her little window with a little scalloped edge curtain with some sequins on it and some bows. And the bows are, and the little mug and everything are from this set, which is called Naughty or Nice. And this is in the Paper Sweeties shop if you're interested in these images. So I loved how this card came together, and I need to send it to Debbie one of these days. So I think this has got to be one of my favorite sentiments that she's ever come up with. I think we all want to do that, don't we? Just stay in our jammas and craft all day long. And then this last one's this other little card I made with some of the leftover scraps, and it says, you and me and a cup of tea. And that's got to be one of my favorite things. If I, after my first cup of coffee of the day, I generally will have tea. So I really do like my tea every day, especially in the evening right before bed. It's nice to have a nice hot cup of tea just to kind of soothe you before going to sleep. So that's that one. And here's another one that's similar with the same tea image, and I put a heart on it with a little bow. And this one's, I used a different sentiment. I used Feel Better Soon. And that sentiment is from this stamp set that's called Feel Better Soon, and it has a nurse's outfit for the Paper Sweetie dolls to wear. And I love this sentiment that says, sending you hugs, kisses, and get well wishes. And this is just a wonderful set to have. And that's where I got this Feel Better Soon sentiment for my little card here. So that's a fun little card. I just have a couple more cards to show you, and that'll be it for me for this release. This one says, you and me and a cup of tea. And again, this uses the images from the Eat Cake stamp set, the little teacup and the tea bag. And I just paper pieced it 5 times. And then I used the you and me and a cup of tea sentiment and just added a couple sequins and a little twine bow to decorate the card. This one's a really simple card, and I thought it turned out so cute, and it went really fast. The paper piecing went really quick for those little teacups. And then I have 2 more cards to share. This one says, join me for a cuppa. And what I like, my favorite thing about this card is this sweet mason jar from the mason jar stamp set that Paper Sweeties carries. I just used that mason jar, and I used the coffee bean stamp from the But First Coffee stamp set, and I used it to create the coffee beans in the mason jar. And I had to do some masking to do it, but it turned out so cute. And then I colored them with Copics, and then I used that same image to go around a heart that I just traced on a piece of paper, this brown polka dot paper, and cut out. And then I used that same stamp to go around the edge, and I colored it with Copics. So this one just says, join me for a cup of coffee. And I thought this one turned out really rustic and cute. And the last card I'll share with you is join me for a cup of cocoa. This was the very first card I made when I got all of my design team sets in the mail. And if you know me, you know that my son absolutely loves cocoa. And if you follow me on Instagram, I'm sure you've seen pictures of my son drinking cocoa with marshmallows in it. So this was one of the first ones that I made, first card that I made. And I also used that little candy cane image, which comes in the Homemade with Love stamp set. It's this image right here. And this is one of Debbie's first coffee sets that she ever created. And so I borrowed that candy cane image to add to my cup of cocoa. So that is it for me for this release. Again, just a reminder that Paper Sweeties is one of the super sponsors for the upcoming Spring Coffee Lovers Blog Hop. Amy Serrata and her team are getting ready on March 18th to do the Spring Hop, and I hope you'll make a card and join us in the hop, and you'll have a chance at winning one of the Paper Sweeties new releases that I just showed you. So the 3 new stamp sets that just came out that all have a hot beverage theme, one of those could be yours if you are our Flash Prize winner. So Debbie's giving out quite a few prizes. I hope you guys will come and join in that. And just a reminder that we also have our March challenge going on. Link up any card or project that you are working on, scrapbook page, anything that you've done, link it up for a chance to win. There's a $20 gift certificate given out every month. And there's also a chance to guest design on a future monthly challenge if you're interested. So, but that $20 gift certificate would be a nice thing. You could pick up this set of stamps as well as the matching dies. So that's about it for me today. I hope that you enjoyed our March release. Don't forget to go to the Paper Sweeties inspiration page and follow us, and we will be back with more inspiration soon. This is Jill, one of the creative designers with Paper Sweeties, and Debbie and everybody on the Paper Sweeties team would like to thank you for joining us for the March release. Bye now. Happy crafting.